So welcome back to Poverty Farm Garage, where I'm working on my 86 Corvette, seeing what self-inflicted damage I did to it. When I was trying to back it into the barn, I believe I threw a 2x4 through the oil filter and it started dumping oil out pretty good. So I'm going to put it up on some jack stands, crawl underneath. Hopefully it's the oil filter and not the oil pan, but we'll have to see what type of damage I did. So let's get into it. So I was trying to back it up here. This is curb into the barn is a little bit too big for the Corvette to fit over. So I built it up with some loose 2x4s that I just had sitting. I had them blocked up there. And when I spun my tires coming in, I kicked a 2x4 and I believe I took out the oil filter. And you can see it dumped all the oil right at the entrance here out onto the grass. So I was intending to get it into this area here so I could work on it so it's out of the way, but now I had to drag it in to this section with the tractor and see what damage I did. Okay, I got the car up on jack stands. Crawl underneath and see what I did. So, looks like I munched the oil filter pretty good. Doesn't look like I got the oil pan. Thankfully, I don't see anything. Looks like a newer oil pan, which is nice. And it's got, from the resonator back, new exhaust. Just have to see if I did any damage to the oil filter housing. So this is the oil filter here that I pulled off the car. A lot of the damage is me trying to get it out, but you can see at the top how much it was crunched and twisted. And this here is where the 2x4 hit it. Hit it there and folded it that much up there. And then all the side damage down here is just me trying to get it out because it was so oblonged it wouldn't spin past the oil pan. So it took a little bit of motivating, but we got it out. So I did the test spin on. It seems to be going on okay. So I've put some fresh oil in this thing. I'm gonna spin it back on and we'll give it a try and hope for the best. Okay. Yeah. If I can do it one more time. Shit. That's less than good. So after a ton of searching on the internet, I finally figured out that if you remove that bolt right there, or sorry, nut, it's a 27 millimeter. I used it a 1 1/16 inch wrench, which was good enough. You loosen that off and then the whole housing will come down. You just have to spin it out. I loosened it off already. And it'll drop right down. And then you can change. I already removed the old O-ring. I'm going to put a new one in. So just like everything else about this, it's impossible to find. I can't find the replacement seal anywhere for this. I tried ordering a package that was supposed to work with it, and it's not even remotely close. So what I found is people are recommending just take the seal off an old filter, or even a new filter for that matter, and use it. You're going to get the square seal and it'll be the same size. So I'm going to try that. Okay, I put a seal in out of my old oil filter And hopefully that works. We'll get her buttoned up and see if I can keep oil in this thing now. So I got it tightened back down into place. I didn't do a torque spec. I'm not sure what it is, but I just tightened it down with a 1/2 inch wrench and didn't really crank on it, just snugged it up like I would the oil filter. So I'll spin the oil filter back on and fire it up and see what happens. The weird sound you're hearing is the smog pump. I think the bearings are starting to go in it and it's starting to fail. I'm going to do a smog pump delete, so that will fix that. Okay, we ran it there for a couple seconds and it seems to be okay. I don't see any leaks up top where I was leaking last time. The bottom of the oil filter is dry and clean. I think we're good. I think that fixed it. So, word to the wise, don't use 2x4s to get into your barn. It'll be a giant pain in the ass.